So as guitar players, we get stuck in a rut just knowing the open position chords, but never quite like understanding how to move outside of there. Even when we learn our bar chords, we learn these just basic 4 bar chord shapes, and then again, we're still stuck. But in this video, we're gonna really explore minor, and we're gonna do it through a B minor. And I'm gonna take a really simple progression right now. For example, like B minor, A major, F sharp minor. So instead of always going here on our B, we can try different chord voicings, which will take us all the way up the guitar neck. I'm going to explain this through 2 different registers. This is the beginning of a 4-part series. I'm just going to show you the first register of all the different chord voicings in this area of how we can do different Bs. So let's get into it. B in minor, new movements, new ideas. Okay, so here's the first B minor we're going to start with. You probably know that one really well, right? Root, 5th, root, 3rd, 5th. Now the second one I'm going to use is this, where just the 5th is in the bass and the 5th is in the high, okay? The next B minor is going to be B minor 7, but we have the 5th in the bass, so it's technically a second inversion chord. A second inversion chord is when you have the 5th of a chord in the bass. A first inversion chord is when you have the 3rd in the bass, and that's the next chord we're going to use. So we have 4 chords so far. B minor, normal. Second inversion because the 5th is in the bass. Then we have this B minor 7. That's the 7, that's the A, the lowered 7. And then here's the first inversion with the 3rd in the bass. Okay? So the circle we're going to create on this first register here and you can see I'm not using a pick, just kind of plugging in like that. You could use a pick if you wanted. It would be something like, but I'm not going to use a pick. I'm just going to use my fingers. You can do whatever you want. Okay, so we're going to do this slowly. We're going to play each chord 4 times. So it's going to sound like something like this. You can play along. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's do 2 more times. Now I'm going to add a new chord to the repertoire here, a new circle, a new pattern. Let's go B first, then the second inversion because the 5th's in the bass. Then let's go the minor 7, second inversion because the 5th is in the bass, so it's still second inversion even though we have the minor 7. Then we're going to go this, a power chord. It's a 5th, root, 5th, root. So I guess it's like an upside down power chord because the 5th is first. The F sharp, then the B. The F sharp, then the B. Okay, so the pattern's going to go. Let's play that together. Wait for it. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, the last way I'm going to go about it is going to be B minor. Then we'll go to B minor 7. We'll go back to B minor, and then we'll go to the B minor second inversion because the fifth's in the bass. Okay, so it's going to sound like this. 4 of these, back to the B minor, and then 2 of those. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. So now the order we're going to do it in, we're going to do the first way about it, which is B, the fifth in the bass, the minor 7, then the third. Then we're going to go to the second way about it, which was B, the fifth in the bass, the minor 7. Then we're going to move up here to the power chord. Then we're going to go back to the first way for the third time, then finishing it off for the fourth time. The last time we're going to do the B minor, the B minor 7, back to the B minor, back to the fifth in the bass. So all together, I'm going to do it twice, each chord. Power, fifths. This is the first way again, third in the bass, and the last one, the 7. Okay, so 2 times on each chord, 85 BPM. Wait for it. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. So now let's do each one just one time. So here's the text to the dexterity. See how fast we can move our fingers around. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, so now adding 3 more things to this. Let's add an E. So let's do our B minor 7, like this. Before we were also using this voicing where we would add the A to the highs. But now I'm going to simply just bring the pinky up, and now it turns into, play it like that. But it turns to a B minor 7, and I'm adding the 4th scale degree, which I believe is that E right there. B, C, D, E. Okay? So now right off the bat, there's some different voicings you can apply. The 7, the 4, the root. 7, the 4, root. Okay, and then a musical idea I'm going to add is a root, 3rd, 5th, flat 6. Another musical idea I'm going to add is a root, 3rd, 5th, root, and then just taking it backwards. So if I take my musical ideas and put them together, the first one with the 6, the second one with the 6. So now putting it together with the beat, I'm gonna fifth, but I'm gonna pull this like that to make it, you'll see. Then, so we have that kind of melody within that voice leading in there. Then we'll go the 6. Should sound something like this. 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Root, 5th, 7, pull. So you get the idea how you can kind of change up the groove at times, but always follow on the beat to get some good musical ideas. So now mixing this together, I can give you an idea of how you can apply this pentatonic scale with some of these chord ideas. For example, if we start with the 5th, we could easily go to the 7, to the second inversion. How about a lick? So you can see there's a lot of stuff all right in this area. Have fun with it, explore, make up your own thing.